Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel Living in Florida. My name is Jose Reyes, your real estate advisor here in the beautiful Sunshine State. And today I'm back in the beautiful equestrian capital of the world, here in the beautiful city of Ocala, Florida. And by popular demand, I should say, a lot of folks are definitely giving me a call because they've been watching this channel, which I appreciate every single one of you for doing so, right? And they're really considering moving to Ocala for several reasons, like the ones we've mentioned in previous videos. One, being affordability. You know, Ocala is definitely one of the few cities here in Central Florida still offering reasonably priced homes on at least a quarter-acre lot. Another reason being the non-restricted living that you get to experience out here within this beautiful city, here within the Marion Oaks Community, which is where we're located today. No HOA, no CDD, so you're not living under the restrictions of an HOA community and under the pressures that they put on their neighbors, right? Another reason is because a lot of folks are looking to kind of slow things down a little bit as far as their lifestyle goes. Not saying that there's nothing to do here in Ocala, it all just depends on what you like to do. So there's definitely a lot of things to do here with nature, right? You have a lot of parks, you have a lot of walking trails, you have the springs like Silver Springs and Rainbow Springs that you can visit out here. You do have the World Equestrian Center where you can see a lot of equestrian activities within that area, which is nice. But location-wise, if you've seen these videos before, you know that you're very close to State Road 200, where you're going to have a lot of shopping centers there. Everything that you need will be there. Shopping malls for clothes, restaurants, Walmart supercenters. You have a Sam's Club out there as well. You name it, you can find it out there, right? But today we're going to be taking a look at a beautiful home that we have seen previously in this channel before. Probably 2 years ago, you might have seen this video, but it's going to be this beautiful home that I have here right behind me. The only difference is when I filmed this model, because the interior doesn't change, you didn't have that garage right there. So yes, this one has the 3-car garage, which is this one right here. The interior is still 1,990 square feet for this one, guys. But that little garage right there increases the price of this home by about 20 grand. That's right, guys. But nonetheless, beautiful interior, guys. I think you're gonna enjoy this one. Let's check it out and see what it has to offer, guys. So let's get this one started. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that beautiful intro to this video, but let's go ahead and turn you around and get this one started. Alright guys, so beautiful elevation for this one. I mean, it takes on more of a modern look. Not a lot going on for this one, right? But definitely still a nice kind of modern look for this area. Have some curb appeal over here. Nice big driveway here. Like I said in the introduction, usually you don't have this garage here, so you don't have this extension to this driveway, but you could definitely fit at least maybe 5 to 6 vehicles within this area, depending on the make, model, and size of that vehicle. And you have a nice little entryway over there, which we'll see that garage in a minute. Now, one thing I do want to point out is the coach lights up here. We have 3 coach lights that you have in front of this home. I'm going to give you plenty of light. But the other thing that I want to point out is that you already have gutters and downspouts for this house. That's right. You have one there, which shoots across the ways. Across the other way, you have the downspout in the corner over there. And you have one right over here, but they're painted black, so you may not see it based on the angle that I'm standing on. Now, you do have the gutters and downspouts in the front. We'll verify if you do have them in the back, but at least it takes care of the water that's running off this roof when it rains here and you're coming into this home on a rainy day. Now, this one is on a 0.23 acre lot, guys. Not not a full 1/4 acre, but still you have plenty of space here in the front of the house. The only thing is, with this particular model, they tend to build this pushing it back into the actual lot, so you don't get too much space in the backyard, but plenty to do what you need to do back there. Now you're kind of welcomed with this entryway here. You have this 8-foot door that has this nice kind of like a light teal color that matches well with the gray that they used here, along with the black trim. You do have gutters over here. We're gonna keep you dry from coming into this on a rainy day, right? Which is nice. Now I did say that garage over here, that 3rd car garage, increases the price by 20 grand. That's because without that garage, this house model, or at least that 3rd car garage, this model is usually listed for $349,000, if not a little more. This one is listed for $375,000, and I've seen it listed for $372,000 in other lots. But let's go ahead and go into this house, see what it has to offer. Like I said, great finishes for this one. As you can tell, it is an open space concept where you're coming into this area, right, which is the great room, I guess you can call it, where you can kind of see different areas, how you distribute. Obviously, you can't do anything with that because that's your kitchen. That's where you do your cooking, so you can't really reconfigure that. But you can kind of set this up the way you need it to, right? Whether it's a dining room table over there, dining room table over here, your furniture for your family room over here or over there, that's up to you, right? I do see that they have the cable jack right over there, but you can always reconfigure this based on what your needs are. But we're gonna go ahead and start right over here, guys. This is that room that I said can be used as an in-law suite because it does have its own bathroom, right? Bathroom right over here, full-size bathroom for this one, guys, which we'll take a better look in just a second. Take a look at this room. Very, very spacious room here. High ceilings, about 9'4" in this one. Unfortunately, they don't offer you a ceiling fan. That is kind of like a double-edged sword. I would prefer to see one already there, but it opens up the possibilities for you to choose one of your liking and not have to deal with reselling or throwing away another one that you already paid for, right? The carpet here, yep, I would have preferred LVP flooring like they have in the rest of the house, but it looks better in person than it shows on camera, guys. So not a big thing. I mean, if you don't like carpet, I personally am not a big fan of carpet, but this is a quick fix if you want to remove this later on after purchasing this home. Nice big window. This is going to be tempered glass facing the front of the home, allowing for a lot of natural light to come into this room, as you can already tell. Distribution of this room, fairly interesting. You have like a little indentation over here, little cable jack over there for you to put up a TV in this area, or maybe set up a desk in here if you want to. And then you have plenty of space over here for at least a queen size bed. You might push it with a king size, but I'm sure you can fit it in. You just have less room to walk around. Now, over here you do have a nice closet. Pretty standard size closet, not the biggest one that we've seen in other homes, right? But you do have your standard wire shelf over here, so you to put all your clothes up here, and then you have plenty of space down here for shoes and other items, right? But let's take a look at this bathroom, shall we? Come in right in here. You have a single sink, quartz countertop with the under-mounted sink, which is something a lot of folks are looking for these days. You have some storage space over here, right? It's going to be soft close cabinets and doors for these cabinets all over the house, right? Then you have this nice combination tub and shower over here with tile work all the way to the ceiling, which is something that we absolutely like for these builds. And then you have this nice window here that faces the outside of the home, and it's just at a height where it still gives you some privacy while you're showering here. And you have a nice recessed light up there to kind of give you light while you're taking a shower. Have a little ledge up here if you want to put some items up there as well, which is nice. And then you have several outlets over here for you to go ahead and connect some electrical devices. And then this one's already coming with your towel rack or towel bar, I guess, your rack and your little toilet paper dispenser, which some builders for whatever reason omit. But let's keep moving on to the rest of this house, guys. Let's go back to this great room. Again, we kind of already discussed this a little bit, but they do have plenty of windows facing the side of the home. I can already tell They still have some work to do over here, probably in the punch list to kind of fix this frame over here for this window, which shouldn't be a big issue. They should be able to get that done for you. But plenty of light coming in from the side of the home. This side of the home is facing north, I believe. So you probably won't get too much light coming in there, but just enough to give you some light here within this area. Now, you do have this beautiful kitchen right over here. Nice, spacious countertop here on this kitchen island. So plenty of space for you to put all your spreads for dinner and all your fixings if you're entertaining guests up here as well. Quartz countertop, just like the bathroom that we saw in that room in the front of the home. You're gonna have your appliances. Now, we're gonna see the laundry in just a minute, but you can already tell you're getting your washer and dryer over there. They're all Samsung appliances, side by side Samsung refrigerator and freezer. You have your stovetop and oven right over here, and you have your microwave that's just above this stovetop. Now, sometimes we like to see that this gets vented. Unfortunately, I don't think this one is vented, but you have a lot of storage space up there. These look like they're 42-inch cabinets, and you have the crown molding on top of these cabinets to make it look nice and luxurious for you. Soft close here, which is great. Soft close down here as well. You have this beautiful subway tile, or subway style tile, I should say, backsplash all across this, which is something that some builders are not providing either. They're providing it for this one, and this builder typically does every single time. Now, you do have a nice pantry here that has a light. I'm just gonna provide some light here so you can find your goodies easily here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves in this one, both sides of this pantry. Plenty of space for some goodies and some non-perishables here for this pantry. Now, sink-wise, you have a single sink. No division in this one, which is something that a lot of folks are asking for these days. I didn't mention that you have a dishwasher over here, but they do provide that for you as well. But yeah, sidebar, right? Now, this is something a lot of folks want, and a lot of builders are starting to implement it. Some still do the one with the division on it, but I still have customers or have families that call me, and they do say that they don't mind the division because it gives them a clean side and a dirty side. But you tell me down below what it is that you prefer for your kitchen. Now, you do have a garbage disposal, which will activate with that button there as well. Let's keep moving on, guys. Let's take a look at this, right? We have the laundry space. We kind of already mentioned you have your washer and dryer here already connected for you. Samsung appliances, like we mentioned earlier. You do have a wire rack up here, a wire shelf, for you to put all your detergents up here. This will look better with some cabinets in my opinion, but hey, at least they're giving you a shelf for this home. Now, something that you guys want to keep in mind when you purchase a home out here, right? And this is something that I tell my clients when we close on homes. You want to look at these appliances, right? These appliances will have a QR code there for you. You would scan that QR code and you can register these for the warranty, right? The refrigerator, stovetop, all of those appliances will have the same QR code. That way you can register each individual appliance and you can be covered under the warranty in case these start malfunctioning for whatever reason. So just a little tip for you guys. Now, coming over this way, we're coming into this 3-car garage. Yeah, so before, when we did this house previously, we only had a 2-car, so we only had up to where that water heater is, right? And that little second, or that 3rd garage is. But there's plenty of space here, high ceilings here in this garage. So if you want to do some overhead storage, you can do that. You have this little indentation over here that can be used for a workstation, maybe. They did provide a light here. There you go. So if you're kind of a DIYer or a do-it-yourself type of person, you want to set up a workbench right here. You have that nice light up there that's going to provide some light for you to get some work done here. Or you can kind of just use this as a parking spot, right? Push up a car up to this area here. Plenty of space to do so. A lot more space over there. You have the water heater here in the middle of this area, but they try to put it kind of like in the middle of where these garage doors are, right? So you don't take too much space from there. Then they have like this little bar here to protect that from you backing into it, right? Which is a good feature. But they already give you the lift masters here. You have a garage opener there, garage opener over here, and it is the kind that we like to see, which is the ones with the QR code that you can control with your smartphone, which is great. Well, let's go back into this one, guys. We still have a few rooms to take a look at, right? We're gonna go into this hallway here towards our right over here. You have your thermostat right here just outside this laundry here, and you have your AC handler right here, which is actually fairly quiet. They are providing you a Train HVAC system for this one, which is good. Let's close that one back up. Right out of this area, you're gonna have another bedroom here, which is a decent size as well. It's a little smaller than the one we saw in the front of the house. And I think this is probably the smallest room in the house, to be honest. Now, you have a window that faces the side of the home. This is facing south. Plenty of natural light coming in there, as you can see right here, which is great. You don't even have to use that light for the day if you don't want to. But you definitely can put, I would say maybe max a full-size bed in here. Well, maybe a queen size, but that would be it. No king size going in here. Otherwise, it's just going to be bed in the bed as soon as you come into that door. You have a cable jack over there, several outlets in these walls. You can probably put a TV up there if you'd like. You can use this as an office if you still work from home. The closet here is going to be a little smaller. It's going to be a little smaller than the one that we saw in the other room. This looks like maybe a little bigger than what you get as like maybe a coat closet in some houses, but not the biggest one for this one. So maybe the kind of idea of this is for maybe folks who work remotely to have this as an office, but it can work still, and it's still functional as a room, right? As a bedroom for someone. But let's move on from this one, guys. Right over here, we do have the second bathroom for this home, 2 of 3, right? Same single sink vanity. I'm surprised they didn't put a 2-sink vanity in this one, but you do have an undermount sink like a lot of folks are looking for. Plenty of storage space like the vanity that we saw in the room across the ways in the front of the house. Standard toilet, and then you have your combination tub and shower here with the tile work all the way to the ceiling. And you still have a nice little window here that's providing some natural light in here throughout the day. Again, still at that nice height where you're still giving some privacy, so when you're showering here. Now, right just outside this bathroom, you do have a linen closet. You have 5 shelves there to put all your towels and linens for these bedrooms here also. So at least to give you some storage space. I've seen some builders that are not even providing one closet for linens, which kind of takes up space in your rooms if you don't have that. This is bedroom number, I guess 4, right? Because the primary is bedroom number 1 technically. This is definitely bigger than the one that we just saw right over there. Definitely a nice size home for this one, or nice size room for this home, right? Definitely put maybe a queen size bed or a king size bed in this one. You still have plenty of space as well. Closet here is going to be this whole section right here. So this is going to be the biggest closet of the 3 bedrooms here that we've seen so far. Let's take a look at what that looks like. So standard shelf goes in this way a little bit, and then it goes way over here into that little kind of corner there where the walls meet, and you have plenty of space for a lot of clothes here and a lot of space down below as well for this room, which is nice. Now let's keep moving forward over this way. Let's go to the backyard, right? But let me know down below in the comment section, guys, what you think of this house so far. If it's something that you guys like, if it's something that's what you're looking for, we're happy to show you guys this home in person. But let me know what you would change, if anything, and basically what your thoughts are. Now, let's come out here. You do get a covered patio, right? Some call this a lanai, some call it a covered patio. Let me know down below in the comment section what you call this, right? But you have plenty of space here to put some furnishings here, right? Kind of relax and enjoy the nice weather that we're having today. It's not as hot as it was before. You get a recessed light up here to kind of give you some light over this area, which is awesome. You have a little outlet over there if you need to connect some electrical devices here. You can always close this in, get this kind of screened in so you can have some protection from any mosquitoes or bugs over here. But this is the backyard for this one, guys. I said towards the beginning of the video that the builder that provides this kind of pushes this back a little bit into this these lots, because this house is longer than it is wide. So they try to push this in a little bit so the front of the house, they usually put the septic tank in the front, so it gives you plenty of space for the septic tank. Plus, it gives you a little bit of ways off the road over there. but it's still plenty of space back here if you ask me. You know, plenty of space to do some gardening. If you want to put a small pool back here, you can as well. Looks like the property line is that marker right over there that you see, and see that fence for the neighbor behind here. It'll shoot across, straight across over here to that other marker that you have over there. So there's still some trees that can be eliminated here for this property, and you can always have this fenced up in order to give you a little more privacy here, right? But let's walk over here to see what you got, or you have in this other side here. One thing I am noticing is that they did provide sod for the entire lot. Some of these builders out here don't provide all this sod. They only give you a certain amount, and it's usually the side of the house in the front, and then they'll have this kind of bare, which is, well, at least they're providing it. Now over here you have this little extension over here where that third car garage is. You have this little area right here, so if you want to set something up over here, which would be great, plenty of space on this side of the home, right? So if you want to build something, or maybe do some pavers over here, extend this area over here, put a pool back here, you definitely have plenty of space to do so. Now let me know down below, guys, what you think about this house so far. Are you guys liking this lot? Did I mention, I didn't think I didn't mention, this is actually located in Unit 10. I don't know if you've seen videos here before, I have mentioned it, but Ocala is divided, or at least Marion Oaks is divided into different units, right? Depending on where you are, some folks prefer certain units over others. It all depends on what you're looking for, right? This is in Unit 10, definitely a sought after unit here within this area. A lot more new construction homes being built within this area. The roads tend to be a little more newer. They're a little better, in my opinion, within this unit. And it's just a different ambiance here altogether, but still very nice. I'm not saying that the rest of Marion Oaks is bad, but at least this unit is something that a lot of folks definitely ask for when they call me and they're searching for a home. But let's go back in here. We still have one more room to take a look at, which is this one right over here. This is going to be the primary bedroom. Very, very spacious room. Clearly going to be the biggest room since it is the primary bedroom. Definitely have space for a king size bed in here. It should fit in between these two windows. Now that I'm standing in front of it, it should be plenty of space to put a king size bed in here and not cover too much of those windows, if anything at all. They do provide some tray ceilings, which is going to look nice and luxurious for you guys. I think you guys, everybody appreciates that. It opens up the space fairly well. Again, recessed light, no fan in this one, but it gives you the option to go ahead and set that up yourself and pick which one you want to put in here in this room, at least to give you the power over here to go ahead and wire that fan over here already. Now, you have an open space over here. There's no door here dividing you from the bathroom. The bathroom's at the end. It's not going to be the biggest bathroom, but we'll take a look at really quick. You have two closets here, which are going to be walk-in closets. They're both the same size. One here to what was our left when we walked in here. Now another one to now our left, right over here. So one for either spouse to put all their items within these closets. Very, very spacious, which is nice. Now, coming towards the end of this hallway, you have a 2-sink vanity with the same quartz countertop that we saw throughout the rest of the home, and the same under-mounted sinks as well. You have a window up here instead of on top of the shower, bigger than the ones that we saw in the other bathrooms, giving a lot of light here as well. And then you have this closeted or water closet, which they call it in the listings, and then it's just a toilet here. You have your window over here, giving you some natural light in here as well. I don't think you really need to, well, you may want to put maybe some horizontals here to kind of give you some privacy if this door remains open while you're taking a shower, right? But if you're just sitting here meditating, I don't think anyone's going to come up here and take a look at you, but hey, you never know, right? Now, you do have a step-in shower right over here, which is enclosed with this door. Some of these builders are not even including this door. They're just leaving this space open, and then you guess you have to take over and decide what you want to put in place, right? But they do have the same tile work that we saw in the previous bathrooms, going from the floor all the way to the ceiling. Nice little area there for you to put your soaps in, your, I guess your shampoos and whatnot, right? But yeah, that's gonna do it for the tour of this one, guys. I think This is a fairly nice home. A lot of folks definitely call me about this particular property. I know that the builders does a good job with these builds, and I know that these houses typically come off the market fairly quickly. Maybe not in the first week, but maybe at least in the first month or so, they tend to go fairly quickly because of all the options that they tend to offer. But let's go ahead and do that recap that we like to do for you folks before we get out of here. Once we're done with that, we'll just go ahead and end this video. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for the tour of this beautiful new construction home located here in the beautiful city of Ocala, Florida, here within the Marion Oaks community. What did you guys think about this property? Let me know down below in the comment section. What was your favorite feature for this home? What was your least favorite feature? If you like the home and if you'd like to see this home in person. Now, I think it does have great features. I did do this home, like I said, several times already in this video. 2 years ago, I go in and out of these houses quite a bit. A lot of clients definitely enjoy this model due to its finishes, right? You have the LVP floor, at least in the common area. You do have some carpet in the rooms, but that's an easy fix if you're not a fan of the carpet. Like I said earlier, it does look better in person than it does look in video, but easy fix if you don't want that, right? All the appliances already offered for you is a great deal. You have the washer and dryer. You have all the kitchen appliances, which is all going to be Samsung appliances, which will have warranty. You just have to register them, scanning that QR code, like I mentioned during the video, right? The fact that it's a 3-car garage, which is a great option. Again, if you don't need that 3-car garage, you can find this home for about $349 or $350, depending on where it's built. But with that 3rd-car garage, you're looking at $372,000 to $375,000, depending on where it's built. Great finishes nonetheless. Definitely has a lot of luxurious style finishes for this one. Located here in Unit 10, which is a sought after area here within the Marion Oaks community, which I think you guys would enjoy. But yeah, let me know down below what you thought about this property. Now, if you did like this home, you had more questions about this home or any other home here in Marion Oaks or in the state of Florida, you can always give me a call at the number that you're going to see down here at the bottom of the screen. You're going to have my number and email there. You can always use whichever method you prefer to contact me there. If you are calling me, feel free to leave me a voicemail if you don't connect with me on your first try, or shoot me a text saying, hey, my name is so-and-so, trying to get in contact with you because I've either been watching your videos or I just watched one video and decided to give you a call. I'd be happy to talk to you guys either way. Now, if you can't connect with me for whatever reason, I may just be helping the family at the moment or in a couple of meetings, right? I am going to leave, like I always do, the number for my spouse and business partner, Kari Villegas, down here below. You have her email and number as well. She'd be happy to assist you guys as well and connect you with me, or connect all of us together so we can go ahead and get to know each other and see what your goals are as far as real estate goes, and see if we can establish a strategic plan for you and your family and get you into a brand new home for you guys for the new year, right? Or for the rest of the remainder of this year of 2024. Now, I'm also going to leave a QR code around this area for you guys. You can go ahead and scan that QR code. You're going to have more access to us through there. You're also going to have access to our other platforms, where like an Instagram page or whatnot, we're going to be able to get to know us there as well. We plan on being more interactive with you guys there. It is coming, I promise. We have plenty of videos to put on there for you guys who have a little bit of short of time, right? Or who are a little bit short of time during the day, because hustle and bustle just keeps us busy, right? But you go ahead and connect with us on those platforms as well. When you do call us, feel free to ask about our free buyer's guide. We do provide a buyer's guide for those who want it, and those who work with us, right? Just going to give you all the steps that you need and all the details that you need to know in order to go ahead and purchase your home. And hopefully that'll help you guys, right, in order to make your transaction nice and smooth, right, by getting all your ducks aligned in a row, right? But other than that, guys, if you like this video, if you like the content that we're placing on this channel, feel free to let us know by hitting that subscribe button, and give us a like and hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I post a video on this channel. Helps the channel by getting these videos out to you sooner, and it helps it by getting these videos out to other folks just like yourselves who are looking to relocate here to the beautiful city of Ocala or anywhere else here in the beautiful state of Florida. And it just helps us by allowing us to help you guys get that journey done, right? But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour. I want to thank you once again for joining me and hanging out with me on another video here on this channel. But I hope you guys take care of yourselves, you stay safe, and I'll see you on the next home tour.